All right, welcome everyone to our bonus somatics class. It is wonderful to be here with you. Please do remember to go at your own pace. Listen to your body. This is 45 minutes for you where you can say, this is for me, to tune in and be in touch with your body and how you're feeling. The idea is to connect into what feels good. Move in ways that nurture your body and your soul. So just start by rolling through your feet. It can be in bare feet or socks, but it's nice to get out of the shoes, those little coffins we wear on our feet down there, and start to just roll through the foot, right? We're just getting that heel, toe, toe, heel, lifting through your spine. Remember, we think ground center align as we're moving and breathing through this class, that sense of grounding down into the earth as we anchor down. It creates this connection through the center. There's the centering as you breathe. And that sense of lifting through your spine. Start to swing your arms as we complete our month of living a heart-centered life. Broaden your collarbone. Breathe into the whole front line of the body. Just allow your arms to swing. It's like there's this floating motion, right? Just light and supple and easy. Continue to feel the ground center align, lifting through the chest. Excellent. And one more breath right there. Let's take our hands on our hips. Circle the pelvis. This is such a good thing to do when we're feeling like we need to ground. We feel like, I need to come back down into my core and into my body, moving through the pelvis, right? Bringing the energy back down to the center, the root chakra, I am, and then the sacral chakra of unconditional love, changing directions. Keep your knees soft. Let your body just move freely, fluidly. Let it feel good. Stay with the breath, breathing in and breathing out. Now let's just go side to side. It's that sense of really rocking through the hips. Let the shoulders kind of relax. Let the upper body just flow with the movement of the hips. And continue with that breath in and breath out. Beautiful. Come back to center and just let your arms swing up and down. You can start to add leg motions, that pumping through the legs and rising up through the toes. The calf, being our second heart, is responsible for pumping the blood flow and energy from the lower extremities back up to the heart. So having supple calves, energized feet helps with circulation. Good. And allow the arms to pick you up and pull you down. Bah, up, up. Very nice. And now we'll alternate the arms. You want to keep the legs pumping if that feels good. And just turn your head towards the arm going up. Just turning the head. Our goal is to move all of our joints in all directions that they're designed to move in. And then bring your legs wide and just swing the arms side to side. So the arms are leading the energy, the inertia of the movement, and your legs are just following that energy. So let the upper body lead at this time. And allow the movement to be big, big energy up through the breath. And then let the arms come down to shake them out and just step the foot in. You can tap it right beside or take it behind. Shake the arms, loose through the elbows, tap behind. That's it. And then we'll add an over, opening up now through the side body. Keep moving through the breath, inhaling nose. Nice work. Looks good, everybody. Exhaling mouth. Nice big steps as it feels good. Move at your own pace, right? If you feel like I'm moving too fast or too slow, find your tempo. Just use me as a guide for what we're moving into. Now take your legs wide. You're going to bend the knees, take the arms wide, pull your tummy in tight and twist. If the full lever arm feels too big, just bend your elbows put your fingers on the shoulders. So now we're really working at moving from the rib cage. And one of the things for a healthy back is that our ribs and pelvis can move independently. Allow this twisting motion to ripple down through your hips and your knees and your feet. But notice here, my spine is long, chest is lifted. You can look up with your eyes if that helps. And then bringing it back to center and just take it into the lymphatic hop. Just get the lymphatic system going top to bottom. It's like being on a rebounder. Rebounders, boy, they sure come and go through the time, but they're really dynamite for our lymphatic system, releasing toxins from the body and waste. Stir things up, stir it up with the arms. That's it. And now slow it down and just little bounce, keep the shoulders relaxed. Nice, stay with the breath. And exhale. Now take your arms up, pull the energy down strong. Take it up and exhale, pull strong. Inhale, exhale, pull strong, right up. So we're reaching up to the heavens. Remember, we are bigger than our physical body, that we have all this energy that is us around the body. 2 more times. Up, inhale, pull it down into the core. And 1 more time and pull it down into the core. Good. Rub your hands together. Rub, rub, rub. Create that beautiful energy. Breathing in and out. Now plant the feet. Take the hands. Feel that energy ball between the hands. It's like there's this thickness, this glue. This thickness and glue. Make it a little bigger and see if you can feel that tingling between the hands and the arms. Good. Now rotate and pull it up. If you lose that energy, that thickness between your hands, just rub them together again. Bring that energy. And now here we go. Take it out. Take the legs wide and rotate with the tap. And the tap, tap, sending this beautiful energy of vibration through the body. Knees are loose, but you're lifted through your spine. Open through your collarbone. Tap, tap, tap. Excellent. Inhaling. Even though you're anchored down through the lower body, you're lifted through the spine. And now bring it back to center and just go into taps. Turn the hand, tap up. Other side. Palm up, tap up. Take it down the side. Down your hips. Bend the knees all the way down to the ankles. Come to the inside, bring it up. Go behind the knees a little bit, behind the knees. Back to the inner thigh, bring it up. And stir it up 1 more time. Awesome, we are warmed up. Keep stirring it up and ready to go. And all right, nice work, everybody. Take your legs wide, slight turn out of the hips and knees. And we're just gonna bend the knees and up, lower, and lift. What's important with any kind of squat that we do is that you're leading with the hips into the knees. A lot of people do the knees first and they end up doing something like this. We want to get the hips back. Beautiful. Hips back. Hips back. So the squat starts from the hip, transfers down quite quickly into your knees and ankles. And down. As you start to stand, push your feet into the ground and press up. Push your feet into the ground and press up. Now hold it down. Keep your pelvis still. Lift 1 heel at a time. Think of balancing plate or a book on your head. Chest is lifted, tummy is tight, and up. Everyone feel the quads going? We got a big snowfall last night. It's kind of melted away now, but up here we get pretty excited for the ski season with any sign of snow. And 4. That's it. Good. Now take the arms out. Open. Here we go. And close. Pull. Open. Inhale. Tuck your pelvis. Round your back. And round. Good. Inhale. Very nice. open. That's it. And open. And round. And just 2 more. Following some of the principles through Pilates, we don't need to do a lot of reps. Knees bent, shoulders down and back. Pull your core in, reach from the ribs. So now we're keeping your pelvis still and guiding the fingers, reaching, but the focus is rib cage motion. Lift through your spine. Nice. Relax the shoulders, soften them down. Now work the core here, right here. And reach, and reach. Good. Nice, strong through the abdomen. Keeping the hips, legs as still as possible. There's going to be a little filtering down. Just 4 and 3. Nice. And 1. And bring it down. Take a breath. Up. And then down. Walk your feet in. Bend the knees. A little squat, right? So I'm thinking about hips back, knees pressing forward. So you may feel that if you stiffen the ankles, that's your limiting variable. We're going to step. And then I ran out of space, so I'm going to go back the other way. I'm stepping as wide as my mat. Stay low. Stay low. That's it. Think about being in a low ceiling. Joseph Pilates would say you're only as young as your spine is flexible, but we can also say we're only as young as our legs are strong. That's it. You get a little fatigued in the quads, just stand up a little higher. And then when you're ready, come back down. Excellent. Good. It's important that we know how to move laterally, forwards and back. Let's do 1 more each way. Stay nice and low. Really nice work, everyone. And then I'm going to step back to the middle of my mat. Here I am. Stay low, stay down. Tummy's in, right? This is the line right here. Hips back. Heel, 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 right? Each and every day I'm getting stronger and stronger. Move our joints and body. All ranges of motion. Keeping the hips back. Cross-country skiing, Vicky, coming up. Darlene, all your snowshoeing. Joe, we'll find out a little more what you love to do, but in New Jersey, you got to like winter and the cold. Good. And then bring it down. Let's take a breath up. And exhale, shake out your legs, shake out your hands. Nice work. All right. So I'm going to start at the back of my mat, and I'm going to step forward and back. Step forward and back. So notice as I'm stepping forward, it's a heel toe strike. I'll slow it down, and then my body lowers down. As I come up, I push off the front foot. So I go down. So I'm stepping forward, lowering straight down. As I come up, I'm pushing off my toes. So we go down and back. If you feel any strain in the knees, check that your step is large enough that you're not getting caught up in yourself there. Feel any stress in the knees, check that heel toe strike. And as you push off the toes, guess what else? Lift from your tummy. That helps bring you back as well. And use your breath. You can slow it down or speed it up. Excellent. Nice work, everyone. Good. Heel toe lower. Right? Notice that I'm keeping nice and lifted through the spine, tall through the body. And continue with the breath. Let me do 4 more here. 4. That's it. Good job. So good to move. Even when we're tired and we think, oh, I just want to lie down, we start moving, we get energy, right? So we're going to soften the knees. And just from the top of the head, roll forward. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. If you have a stiff back, bend them a bunch. And as you come up, keep your knees bent. Scoop through your tummy and then come all the way up. If you want to get a little more length through the back of your legs, you can keep your legs straight if that feels good. Anchor down through the feet, pull up through your belly. Head is last to come up. Head forward, pull belly to spine. I like to imagine I'm just peeling off a wall, one segment at a time. And again, knees can be as bent as what feels good for you. Let's do this one more time. Through the breath, rolling forward, press through the feet, scoop through the tummy. Take a breath in and exhale. So we're going to come down to the ground. The safest way to get down is we come into a nice big split squat. And I'm going to bring my back knee to the ground. And then here I am. So bringing yourself safely to the floor. And then what we'll do is we'll just go into child's pose. This is more of a shell stretch. Child's pose technically is with hands down by your side. But for here, I'm just going to encourage you to reach your arms out front and really think about your hips sitting back and your arms lengthening forward. And then if your ribs are on your thighs, you can open your knees a little here to get more of a breath into the belly, but also breathing into the back and side ribs. So if your tummy is compressed from your thighs, it's a beautiful way to do what we call a lateral rib cage breath. Beautiful. Let's do that one more breath. Let it feel good. Starting to slow ourselves down just a little bit. And out. Good. So we're going to come into quadruped. And what's important about the quadruped position, notice my toes are curled. Hopefully you can see that. And I've got this energy of lifting and lengthening. So I've got pushing into the hands, and I'm thinking about lifting and lengthening from tail to head. Roll your eyes up enough to help keep your head in line with your spine. Pull your belly to spine and just lift your knees off the floor. Keep your core engaged. Reach your tailbone back, shoulders over your wrists, and very gently, with control, your knees come back down. Stand up in your arms, pull belly in, think about the length of your spine. You could imagine that you have a little 2 or 3-year-old on your back. Hey, Darlene, I'm sure you go on the ground and your little grandson loves just to pile on top. Hold the knees stable, think long, lengthen and strengthen, keep the core engaged, and then knees come back down. 2 more times with the breath. So notice the only thing that changes is my knees lift, which means my arms are supporting me, my core is engaged, I'm drawing my belly to spine, but keeping the length through your spine. You got it. Well done. Bring it down. Let's go one more time. You may even feel your quads, right? Your quads are engaging a little here, the front of thigh, and through the exhale, lift the knees. Use your breath, lift and lengthen. Strong in the arms. Energy in the toes, right? If you wanted to leap off the foot, you could. You've got this nice energy in the feet. Bring the knees down and back into your shell stretch. Take a breath in and exhale out. Good. Come back into quadruped. I'm going to start with my left hand. You can choose. You're going to reach under, thread the needle under, and then come back up. Now, what we're doing is we're using your arm to direct your torso. So in particular, when you bring the arm up, keep your arm and chest aligned. And then reach under and bring it up. So we're not whipping the arm back, we're using the arm to create an opening and rotation. And one more time, and bring it up. Switch sides. I'm going to the right. You can reach under and lift up. Follow with your breath. Think of your breath as leading the movement. So as smooth as your breath is, the movement follows. 2 more here. Just nice, steady breath. And up. And reach under. And up. Very nice. All right, so I'm going to step my right foot forward, just I think it's a better camera view for the first one. And my back toes are curled under. I'm in a lunge position. Hopefully your knee on the back is okay. And lift through your spine. I'm just up on my fingertips. You can bring your hands flat, or you can add challenge with hands up on your thighs. I'll demonstrate here. Straighten your back knee and bring it back down. Keep your spine lengthened. Notice from my tail to the crown of my head, there's a nice clean line. Let's just do 2 more. Open and down and open and down. Well done. Bring that leg back and bring your left foot forward. So hands can be down, hands can be up. If they're up, it would look like this. Lengthen and lower. And lengthen and lower. Very nice. Just 2 more. Reach and down. Relax the shoulders. Beautiful. And down. Well done. Coming back into quadruped. We're going to do a couple of elbow bends. I like to turn my fingers in a little so the elbows open wide. And so this is your first version of bending your elbows. Chest and nose go towards the ground and straighten back up. Your next option is to walk your knees back. So you're in a straight line from your knees to your head. The wider your hands, the easier. The more narrow, the more isolating for the triceps. Makes it a little more challenging. So you can play with the hand position, but what I am most want you to be paying attention to is your alignment from your knee to the head. As we go down, our chest should come down before our nose.
Are your legs
So just
together?
check that you're not
Sorry, are
dropping
your feet and legs together?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Okay, thanks.
they don't have to be, but they are. They can be a little apart. Sorry, I was like, who's talking to me? All right, perfect. Good. Keep asking questions if you're not sure. Thank you. Bend your elbows and straighten. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Push. 1 more time. Good. You know, again, we don't have to be able to do 100 push-ups. We need to be able to do enough that if we're crawling around our floor, we're out in the garden, that we can push ourselves up. So coming over to a seated position, start with your hands behind you and your feet wide. Drop your knees to one side and bring it up, and drop your knees to the other side and drop. Beautiful way to open up through our hips. Now, this is your first option. Check that you're lifted through your chest, that we're not collapsing there. Keep the lift. But if you want to add challenge, take your hands off and do it like so. You might find you move around a little bit. That's okay. You can bring the hands in front, and we just cross, and we're just shifting and shifting and shifting. Very nice. Okay, so now hold to one side. Everyone sit up. I have my left leg in front, so I'm going to take my left hand behind and push up, open the hips, breathe. And come back down. Let's do 4 of them. Push up, open, breathe, let it feel good, and down. Push up, open, and down. So good to open the front of body because we're closed so much through the front in the day, and down. All right, let's change legs. So we switch. So now the right leg is in front, so right hand goes back, and push up, open, and bring it back down. And open. Breathe into the space, into your hips, your belly, your ribs, your chest. That's it. And we go 1 more for 4. And bring it back down. Good. Come back to a seated position. My feet will be just hip width apart. Hands to the thigh or shins. Open your hips and knees, open your chest. Breathe in, roll your eyes up. And now round your back. This is abdominals. This is abdominal focus, tuck and curl. Use your abdominals. Breathe out. Inhale, open and extension. Exhale, contract and close. Inhale, bring yourself up, open and extend, shoulders down and back. Exhale, tuck and curl. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. That's it. And inhale, open. And curl. Now, take your hands behind your thighs so you can curl back a little further, but not letting your feet pop off the ground. Keep the feet down. Really focus on the scoop. Curl up just a little. Focus on the scoop. Staying off your tailbone. So when you come forward, you're not getting that sort of roll over the tailbone. Staying on your sacrum through the breath. Focus on the deep belly scoop, but keep your feet down on the ground. If the scoop is hard on your back, just brace through the core and hinge and come back up. Brace through the core and hinge and come back up. But the idea is that we're moving from the abdominals with the support of the arms. And to lift. Again, we don't have to do 100. We're thinking, what do we need to do to be able to move through our daily lives and activities? We need to be able to lift our body up. Now we're going to roll all the way down to the ground. So hands to the thighs, or you can bring the hands forward and trust your strength to take you down nice and easy. Bend the knees, bring your feet in. My knees and feet are just about a fist distance apart. I'm really lining them up from the center of the hip. Open the feet, splay the toes. Arms are long, palms are open. Tighten your buttocks, press into your feet, lift your hips. Lower back down. Tighten your buttocks, press into your feet, lift your hips. So your ribs stay heavy. Notice if you're starting to pump up through the ribs here, it means you're using your low back. Keep ribs heavy. Just focus on the glutes, hamstrings, and as you lift, that sense of your knees reaching over your toes, so really opening the hips and lower back down. Press into the feet, tighten your glutes and lift. Ribs are heavy, throat is open, collarbone is broad, and lower back down. Now this time we're going to lift and hold. Engage your belly, squeeze your glutes, walk your feet and knees all the way together, all the way together. So now we're working a little inner thigh, inner lower glutes. Hold that, squeezing, squeezing, lift a little higher, push into your feet, ribs stay soft, press into your hands. And you get a little more squeeze in your glutes. And lower back down. Now, options, stay on 2 feet. Straighten your right leg out if you want to add more challenge. Lift from the left glute up and lower down. And lift. Keep ribs heavy. Really working through the glutes. Press into your left big toe to support your left knee and tracking in a straight line. And 2 more times. Squeeze, lengthen through the front line. And 1 more here. Use your breath. Strong exhale. Help with the energy of your breath. And lower down. Place your right foot down. Squeeze your knees and feet together. Extend your left leg out. Position your big toe, your knee in line with the center of your hip. Breath in. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Use that lengthening energy of your knees and toes, reaching away from your center line. Lower back down. And lift. Tuck the ribs, tuck the pelvis a little bit here. And lower. Exhale. Good. Can you feel your outer part of your foot planted, your heel and your big toe? So we're working through the whole plant of the foot so your knee doesn't wobble in or out. 2 more times. Lift and squeeze. Lower back down. Lift and squeeze. And lower back down. Well done. Bend your knees. Take your hands. Interlock your fingers. Place your hands behind your head. Now we're going to focus upper abdomen. What's important here is that you're not pulling on your head. So we want to create a hammock. So with your fingers interlocked behind your head, press your head gently into your hands and you'll notice your chin tuck a little bit and the back of your neck lengthen. So you're gently pressing your head into your hands, creating a bit of that connection through the deep neck flexors. And now take a breath in. As you exhale, keep this tension through the upper body and just focus on your upper abdominals lifting. Your eyes are looking just above your knees and lower just to a hover. So what we want to check here is that we're not pulling on the head, that we're keeping that nice line of your head pressing into the hands. We also want to make sure that we're not tucking the pelvis to compensate. Keep your pubic bone reaching through the legs And it's really the upper abdominals. And if you think about, as you exhale, your upper abdominals pressing your lower ribs into the mat. So your lower back will lengthen, but it won't compress into the floor. Exhale, lift, eyes looking over the knees, check your head position, and lower back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Nothing changes in your arm and head position. Head stays gently pressing into the hands. Drop your tail if you're starting to tuck. So just doing through your checklist. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, lift. Embrace the shake, embrace the quiver. And 1 more time. And lower down. Bring your hands to your lower abdomen. Feel the space in your low back. Take a breath. And as you exhale, pull your belly to spine, but keep your glutes relaxed. Keep your low back in its natural curve. So we're creating stability through the pelvis, through the abdomen, versus creating movement. Now, keep that connection. Every exhale, just reactivate, and then bring your right leg, keep belly button pulled in, and left leg. If when the left leg came up, you arched your back and lost that stability, just bring the ribs down, tighten the lower belly, and check that the neck is relaxed. Bring your arms up. Extend your left leg out and your right arm overhead. Bring them both back. Extend your right leg out, left arm overhead. Once you have the movement pattern, we alternate. Focus back to your lower abdomen. So as you exhale, belly towards the spine. This is different than pushing your back into the mat. If you're pushing your back into the mat, you'll feel your neck get tight and you'll find yourself wanting to hold your breath. So as you exhale, draw the front of the abdomen in. Neck stays easy, ribs stay soft. Exhale. Let's do 1 more each side. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, lengthen, and bring it in. Hug your knees, bring them into your chest, interlock your fingers, and just rock your pelvis back and forth. Breathing in. You guys are doing excellent work today. So good. Happy you are here. I'm grateful to be here with you. Now just give your ankles a little circle. Breathing in. Breathing out. Circle the other way. I'm getting nice little cricks and cracks and crinkles. Keep your right leg tucked in, let your left leg extend. Take your left arm overhead. Reach through the left side of your body. So you're reaching your left leg long and your left arm long. And now relax the stretch. Bring your left hand to your right knee and rotate your right leg across your body. Let your right arm extend out to the floor for a nice gentle twist. Take a breath in. And come back to center. Change sides. Bring your left leg in. Right leg goes long. Right arm goes long. Reach and lengthen. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Really like you're waking up in the morning, just stretching. Let it feel so good. Breathe into the space. Bring your right hand to your left thigh and twist. Open your left arm. Breathe into the left rib cage. Allow the expansion, allowing the breath. And come back to center. Now straighten both legs out. Reach both arms overhead. Reach the left side of the body. So you're reaching left and arm and leg in opposite direction. And then walk to the other side. So you're just stretching one side and then the other. This is a really nice mobility exercise for the vertebra, believe it or not. We're opening the ribs, expanding through the tummy, but we're also getting this nice motion through the spine. Stay with the breath, inhaling and exhaling. And then relax it all the way down. Bend your knees, roll onto your side. And then we're going to come down all the way onto the tummy. So you're going to bend your elbows and bring it down. Your legs can be apart if your low back is feeling tight. If it's feeling good, challenge yourself by bringing your legs together. Hands are on the mat, but slide the elbows and the hands down so they're under your shoulders, and you feel some connection into your mid-back around the shoulder blades. Your eyes are lifted, your neck is long. Pull your belly button in. Press into your hands and think about rolling marble away with your nose and just coming up a little bit. Keep lower belly engaged. So we don't want to feel pinching in the low back. We want to feel activation of the core. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling my arms down, tension on the mat, and lengthening my sternum and spine in the opposite direction. So we're getting activation of your lower trapezius, your mid back, and then lower back down. Everything relaxes. So we're not arching the lower back, right? We're keeping the belly button pulled in. You can press your pubic bone into the mat just to anchor that a little more. Pull your shoulder blades down, broaden your collarbone, and think about just rolling a marble away with your nose, smoothly, of course, and then just create that lift. Now, in this position, keep your belly pulled in, lift your hands off the ground, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Elbows come with. So we're getting a mid-upper back activation. Bring your hands and elbows down and bring your head down. Again, activate by pulling the elbows and hands down and towards the ribs. Roll the marble away with the nose. You're really just lifting your sternum to the lower ribs off. And now lift the hands, squeeze the shoulder blades, breathe. So our elbows, shoulder blades drawing down, neck and eyes rolling in the opposite direction. And then lower back down. Let's just do this one more time. Belly in, pubic bone down, activate the mid back, roll the marble, lift. Keep breathing, bring the hands up, squeeze the shoulder blades, but keep your elbows pulling down towards the side ribs. And then lower all the way down. Push into your hands, come back into a shell stretch. This time we can do a full shell stretch with the arms by the side, forehead down. If you prefer your arms reaching overhead, go for it. And just take some breaths right here. And again, breathing in. Our breath is abundant. Because of our breath being abundant, there is abundance all around us. Again, breathing in and out. Breathe in, receiving abundance. Exhale, love, connection. Now bring your hands to the mat, push yourself up. If sitting like this isn't comfortable, I have the tops of my feet flat. You can hook the toes and come up if that feels more comfortable, or you can just sit on the mat. But if this is comfortable, reach your hands towards your knees. Your arms are long. Create the lift through your spine. Your chin isn't tucked, but your neck is lengthened. And just breathe right there. Feeling the strength through the spine, open through your collarbone. Allow your breath to come deep down into your belly. If this isn't comfortable, find your own comfortable seating position. It's okay, and just sit tall and breathe. Shoulders soft, collarbone wide, heart is open. The strength in your spine, but softness in your body. And as we complete our time together, you're staying connected with your breath, acknowledging yourself for carving this time out to be here. The hardest commitment that we can keep is the ones we make to ourselves. So this is for me. Bringing your hands up to heart center. This is for me. I am worthy. of self-care. I'm worthy of self-time. I take care of me because I matter. Take a breath in, reach up. Exhale, open. Come back to heart center. And thank you so much for being here and stretching and moving and breathing. Namaste. Awesome.